Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Violet Hausthor, joined this week by Mark Ramone. You just heard See Ombrellone with Darkness, and we have them paired up with Ghost, Call Me Little Sunshine. And then before that, we had 77 Apes, the Lo-Fi Stomp, paired up with John Spencer Blues Explosion doing Bell Bottoms. This is all as part of our Pairings Show, where we pair nationally and internationally renowned artists up with some of our very own Western New England local artists, because we think if you enjoy the nationally or internationally renowned artists, you're probably going to like the local one too. So, John Spencer Blues Explosion, what?
Violet, what do you think of Bell Bottoms?
That was wild. It was like intensely groovy, but also intensely garage punk. I don't know how to explain that.
And that's the cool thing about it. It's hard to explain. There's so much going on, so much noise and contrasts. And since the 90s, this has been one of my favorite songs. And not only is it an awesome song, I'm not just the only one that thinks this. There's this guy who listened to this song 20 years ago, and his name is Edgar Wright.
Edgar Wright?
Famous director. He heard this song and he instantly said, I need to make a movie that it's not about this song. It's not like the story of the song has anything to do with the movie. No, it's just, it was the inspiration, or I don't know how to say it, but
yeah, it helped inspire the movie Baby Driver. Hello?
Yes. It was like the opening scene. He said, I want to make a movie and this is going to be the opening scene. It's a bank robbery car chase, and this is perfect. It's like it's got that change up throughout the song. And
yeah, and then we have them paired up with the New Haven, Connecticut band 77 Apes doing Lo-Fi Stomp, and they're real intense. They'd have the same intensity.
Yes,
no question.
Calendula played 77 Apes on her first playlist, and
they're real good.
Yeah, that reminds me of John Spencer Blues Explosion.
Yeah, for sure. It's dancey too.
It's got that dirty, grungy guitar, piercing drums, flamboyant vocals. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. I would go to a basement show and hear that, you know?
Yeah.
It is awesome. Then, of course, we have the Swedish satanic metal band Ghost. One of my, I think, all-time favorite bands, and probably one of my favorite bands right now, especially, doing Call Me Little Sunshine. They are pretty huge. They won a Grammy for one of their songs. Well, they got a Grammy nomination for one of their songs. They've been very well represented in the metal scene, and they recently released an album a couple months ago that I really love, and that's what this is off of. They just have the persona work that is kind of hard to match. And as someone who loves persona work and theater in music, I gotta love them. So we have them paired up with See Ombrellone, who had a really cool concept album called Horns on the Same Goat, like in 2015. And this song, Darkness, is off of that. And oh, wow. It's so cool. It's like somewhere between Ghost and Nirvana almost. It's got that grungy, crunchy thing, but it's also got that metal flair, you know?
I haven't heard of either of these before today, and I think this is a perfect pairing. See Ombrellone is really cool with Darkness. And it's cool, a concept album, which is also a good pairing with Ghost, because Ghost only does like concept stuff, right?
Ghost's whole thing is concepts. They have some of the best persona work I've ever seen. The frontman is ostensibly a satanic pope. It's really quite something to watch them at work. And it's really cool to see See Ombrellone matching that kind of intensity and
Horns
flair.
On the Same Goat from 2015. The See Ombrellone do anything recent?
I think they had a recent single that they put out. It was quite good as well. So
I'm gonna check it out then.
I'm definitely hoping they're doing more work moving forward. Well, thanks for listening with us. We hope you enjoyed some great original music from West New England artists. I'm Violet Hausthor here this week with Mark Ramone. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Violet.
The New Music Alliance Radio Hour is brought to you by the New Music Alliance, a 501c3 nonprofit whose mission is to assist and advance the careers of talented creative local musicians who write original music, and to promote the extended West New England area as a destination for original music writing, production, and performances. If you like what we're doing here on the show, tell your friends about it, and like the New Music Alliance and the Radio Hour on our Facebook pages. And don't forget to check out our website, newmusicalliance.org, where you'll find the extraordinary Essential West New England Songbook. a listenable anthology of many of the best songs ever written by artists from West New England. And while you're there, if you support the New Music Alliance's mission, we'd appreciate your making a donation or becoming a member or a sponsor. If you're a local West New England musician you'd like to have your original music considered to be on a show, send links to your songs to newmusicalliance@gmail.com. Join us next week for more great tunes from West New England artists. Until next week, please stay safe and
keep
on
rocking.
Yeah. Let's have Charles and Khalif Neville take us out today with African Eyes.